Okay. Deadalus and Icarus. I'm going to take you into a time around 2200 years ago, in the land of Greece, and into the city of Athens, where our story begins. Deadalus, the son of Mention, was a famous inventor, architect, and craftsman. As very well, smart and cunning man. Deadalus had an apprentice named Pyrrhus, who was his nephew. After a while, Deadalus fears that this young apprentice would surpass him in skill, and would one day kill him out of jealousy. So on the top of Acropolis of Athens, he pushed Pyrrhus off the cliffs to his death. So Deadalus was then tried for Pyrrhus' murder, and was to be put to death. But instead, he fled from Athens and went to Crete. Deadalus then began to work for the court of King Minos and Queen Vasquez. One day, Queen Vasquez went to Deadalus and asked him to construct a wooden cow for which she would hide it, so that the white bull, which was sent by Poseidon, could mate with her. In doing this, she became pregnant with the monstrous Minotaur. After the Minotaur was born, King Minos then told Deadalus to build the labyrinth that would contain the monsters half man, half bull. Labyrinth was a famous throughout the world during this time because of its endless mazes and twists. No man could escape this place. As time went on, the Athenians had to give seven slaves and 7 maidens every 9 years to King Minos as an offering. Eventually, it was time for the third offering, when Theseus of Athens said, "I shall go to the labyrinth and kill the monstrous Minotaur." Theseus immediately leaves for Crete, but to see Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos. They both fall in love at first sight. So Ariadne went to Deadalus. and said, tell me how Theseus can escape the labyrinth. And of course Deadalus submitted. Deadalus tells her to tell him to attach a ball of string to the door and use it to find his way out. Theseus then went into the labyrinth and finds the Minotaur, and with his bare fist kills him. Then he used the ball of string to escape. And then, of course, Theseus and Ariadne finally left Crete and fled to Athens, where they to get married, and then happily ever after. King Minos was furious when he learned of this great adventure, and ordered Deadalus and his son Icarus to be thrown into the labyrinth so that they could never escape. But Deadalus would not give up there. But of course, he was a smart and cunning man. Deadalus told his son to collect feathers so they could make wings and fly to escape to freedom. out of feathers and wax. Him being a caring father tells his son, Icarus, don't fly too high, or the sun will melt on the wax, and don't fly too low, or the dampers will loosen the feathers. They took off together. But Icarus, being young and arrogant, flew too high, and the wax melted and caused him to fall to his death. Deadalus was sad after this, but still flew on to Sicily. Once he got to Sicily, he was taken in by King Cocculus. King Minos was furious that Deadalus escaped and set out to find him and kill him. King Minos then offered an enormous reward for anyone who could thread a seashell. Who could work a thread through a seashell. Knowing that anyone could do this, that Deadalus could. Upon seeing this challenge, King Colossus took the puzzle to Deadalus, and to no surprise, figured a way to accomplish it. Deadalus did this by drilling a hole inside the seashell and tying a string to the ant, and let the ant go through the seashell. And of course, Deadalus, being the smart, cunning man he did this. No. King Minos then saw this and said, I know you have Deadalus. Give him to me. King Colossus said, yes, fine. You shall have him, but not till the morning. But there are two versions to this story. There's one version where King Colossus says, no, you shall not have Deadalus. He is my friend. And fights him right there. And King Colossus kills King Minos right there. But the other version says otherwise. It says, yes, you shall have him, but not till the morning. So that night, while King Minos took his bath, the daughters of King Colossus went to him with cauldrons of boiling water and took him and swallowed him to death. And thus Deadalus was saved and lived out his years in Sicily.